Hey everyone, I'm Tassenix, and welcome to Season 73? 5 vs 5 Grand Arena Championship, Week 3, Round 1. My opponent, unbelievably enough, is Herbert once again. Yeah, man, I have been on a losing streak against this guy, so the game says I'm not permitted to go any further until I face this man again. So let's see if it goes better. You guys do not know this in the recording, but I am pressed for time right now. So the way that this is going to work is I'm going to very quickly do the regular review stuff and, yeah, get right into the fights because we're short on time here for this fight. Neither I or Herbert have made any moves, but, yeah, time grows short. Okay, so rank 12 fighting rank 5. I'm not literally going to read all this stuff. I'm just going to quickly scroll it. Feel free to pause the VOD if you really want to see. Yeah, nothing too new since our bout last week. If you really wanted my detailed analysis, you could go to our last round. I want to say that was end of last week? Second round? Something? Anyway. And yeah, that's his Relic 10. He did the Leviathan, yeah? It is Darth Route. All right, as far as the the Omega Bot report goes, yeah, he's usually attacking early, so I don't know. My attacks, my speed, I have lots of speed. We both have all the GAC Omicrons, blah, 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 blah. Super efficient on attack. Here's his teams on defense. Again, this is just a flash of these screens. Do not have time to go over the detail. Button. Here's his offense for the last 2 weeks. Down here is what he has been fighting. What do you attacks? All right. Let's see here. Going back over to the main screen. So yeah, let's get into the board. Top side. Yeah, I've got Aphra down. BT1, 000, B2, GG, Darth Vader Kron. Defense, potency, crit damage on that Kron, ideal for Aphra, last hurrah, why not? As far as the week goes. Ahsoka with Exile Ezra, 25% turn meter. Pirate King with Quiggled instead of Bane. I've got Bane with Maz today. He has been cheeky enough to run Slacker without Dre all season, setting Dre with some type of defensive team, whether that's like Treya, or if it's like a Baylan Star Killer where the Sith is Dre, he's done that too. But maybe this punishes him. I don't know. Jedi Master Mace is last up there. Down bottom front, you've got Treya, Scion, Talon, Red, and Savage. No Nihilus, I know what you're thinking, but what you aren't going to do to this is Sith Eternal solo. That's what this is meant to be against. As you well know, Nihilus really has no bearing on Sith Eternal. That's what this is meant to impede. We'll see how that goes. Rey, Swolo, Zalbar, GK, Varys, you got Finn Zori, you got Jabba. Standard fare. Top side for Herbert. You got Trench with the Wakron, Jedi Master Mace, his own Pirate King. He's got SM33 in instead of Brutus. Okay. And then Ahsoka with Ezra as well. All right, bottom front, it's Reva. It is full Reva without, Mara. So, might be a full Baylan, might not be, I don't know. All right, Great Mothers, Jabba with Sordicron, and Rey, Swolo, Cal, GK, Zeris. So yeah, timing out on Pirate King cost me a drop last time using Bad Batch 2. And using EP Star Killer and kind of bungling the shock on GK was my undoing with EP Star Killer. So I think the intention today is I'm going to use Queen here on Rey, and I do have Slacker. He doesn't know. I do. All right, let's get underway. I have reserved Malgus. If you saw me do this just last episode against him, it did work, so why not run it again? We are in a post-Relic Delta universe now, but they're all Relic 9, so why care? Trying to find the exact one that I use. I think this is the one that I used last time. Enough bulk to get by, and then some offense to push through. work. All right, let's have at it. Oh, there. Wait a minute. I think I clicked the wrong team.
You 100% did shift your team.
A lot of good. A lot of good you did me.
Sir,
this is
I was not paying attention.
I'll just have to be
good. You need to be quick and accurate with the bulk. Malik is your savior in this method.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to see about that. This is the trained for that their reason. Can I interest you in letting me fucking do stuff? Thank you. Dunkatron 5000. We are not blinded. Why the? You did not finish.
Yeah, but you have a lot of fear running around.
That I do. For all the good it's gonna need to trigger that stagger over there. That is something I can work. That less 40. Shock. Less.
Yeah, apologies, man. I wasn't watching when you were going in.
I'm talking to them.
Oh, I know what you're saying. I'm saying I wasn't even paying attention that you took this against the Inquisitors. You're moving so quick, and I was kind of just looked away for a second.
Yeah.
But that's all it takes.
That shit's. And now we can be ability block. All right. Well, it's a good thing we have other options, I guess, because we're gonna need them. Feel. You guys are permitted to trigger him to drain again. You know that, right? Is actually. Now you can't come back. Well, I'm leaving with something. At least that's the intention. Come on, buddy. Fuck. Gotta say, bad feeling. Yeah. All right, let's do a different fight. First of all, has he made a move in response? Didn't think so. Curious.
All right, he will now.
Oh, surely. Yeah. We'll see. All right, that was dumb. Now we'll have to change our plan.
Do you have Reva or is she on defense? I don't remember.
Reva's down. I guess Lord Vader's still for Jabba, though.
I can look at it. Doesn't Baylan take care of the mother, so everything else stays the same?
Does Baylan? I don't recall.
I'm gonna look for you, man. I think Baylan has an opportunity, but there's the risk reward.
Maybe you.
Is it the Marin setup for the mothers?
Yeah, this is the one. Sorry, what?
Is it the mother? Is it Marin? The Marin setup for the mothers?
Yeah, I do have Phoenix Crex available, Striker. Yeah, that's the thing I can. Let's see. mean, whatever. All right. That works. Fix cracks.
With you doing the cracks, are you going to shift Cere over to the Night Sisters?
We can do that, yeah.
It's a 92% depending on the setup, but better banners.
It'll be fine.
So if you do that shift, yeah, if you do that shift, it's showing better banners overall and then a higher win rate.
It's Chopper and GBA, was it?
It's yes, for the most consistent.
I want to say I've been seeing people doing this with turn meter, level 3. Is that about right to you?
Should be. I can double check it for you. But yeah, I would think in front because, like I said, and then Chopper. Usually, the way I know it, and again, I'm not going to call anybody else. Chopper becomes your primary one doing the majority of the stuff.
Yeah. They pick potency. What?
Oh, that's right. Because you need to land the dazes.
Nice.
It's the potency tenacity check, and then you want to make sure you get seconds Riva and everybody else locked out, and then you're done. So yes.
So this Kron is sufficient then?
30%, 100% potency added on. That should be good. Just check their tenacity.
And I guess I have this light side that's 83%. It's not much less, and it is at least the light side.
Bonus turn from them. What's the level 3 on the other one that you have?
It's the dark side.
Oh, then yeah, it'd be the evasion up would be good.
Yeah, I also have this one. It's a 20% turn meter.
That would 100% be better. You're getting in front. You're getting your 100%.
Yeah,
so
I
if
don't
you
know
have
which
that
one of
to
those
lock in,
is going out front though. Would it potentially be Hera?
any Phoenix doesn't matter. You get to do a special.
Too little potency. That's what being advised here by Big. Turn meter.
It's not wrong, man. That tenacity check to make sure that the day's land is definitely the key to the success.
All right. Then we'll take our highest potency deck, and we'll see how this goes, just for fun and forever. Hello there. Don't kill me immediately. Remember, like so. And then, what? Just mash buttons forever?
Like I said, I know it to be like Chopper is a big piece of what is happening. So the way I've done it, I usually target on Chopper is the guy I'm calling. Plus, you get to remove the buffs because that is a potency tenacity check. So yes, your third gets to help pull stuff back
down.
You want
a strip turn meter there? Okay.
You got it. You see what I'm saying? So you're locking it down. Yep.
And we're doing that. Yeah. Now we're.
That's why I said. Chopper
okay.
is like one of the primary targets to tag in when you're doing it, just because he'll be able to cycle back around, and then again you're locking him down.
Yeah.
Everybody else is just smash buttons.
As I recall, the only thing I need to just continuously be is just about it.
Yes.
Because it's a long fight.
Yep. Shake was right though. The call up for the potency, that is like the biggest check
He's
here.
also saying I actually even failed the check too. Fun. I enjoy that.
But you didn't get punished because of the, like I said, you didn't get punished for the other piece of it. And then also, Chopper's pull is tenacity potency check as well.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like that's going through because you're yanking him back.
Alright, so good. Ish. Jake says to always call Chopper to Terra. Otherwise, you may end your turn meter loop. So, good tip. Appreciate that. That's forever since.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. It. Chopper is like your key guy.
Gotcha. Thanks. It is okay. I probably need to be switching more to damaging 9th, if I had to guess. I don't think there's more value to be had for me doing more armor shred. I think I'll sustain for me. 2.5 minutes to go. Got a lot of work to do yet. For Death with Crex Days Part 2. I'll do what I can, man. Let's see. Yeah, it's not gonna pan out that way, friend. Nevertheless, need to actually hit her now.
You need to relock her back down.
Who, Riva?
Yeah. Yeah, remember, she's gaining her TMs. You're watching that, yeah. Pull it back, now you're back in the race.
I got you. Probably. He still try to punk you down or something? Or are you just gonna continue his fucking... What I need is that not... Two? Jake says it's time to hit auto, so we'll go with God on it. Gotta finish the job with it. He's coming back, too. So much the better that we're making a move, because, yeah.
Guess what she's not coming back from? That.
Yes, the killing her twice was the secret sauce. Alright, here we go. This is it for all the marbles. Final 30 seconds. Holy shit, these people. It is possible. They have negative fucking damage. Oh my god. Come on! Finish it. 10 seconds. Had him the whole time? Come on. Are you taking a while? No!
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Whole time, Tass. Whole time. What are you talking about, man? It was fine.
On the 0.00. Insane.
Hey, look. Look,
yeah,
he's gone.
He's going. That's
shocked.
Cool. That's all right, man.
I'm shocked.
All right. Here, Malicos, Al, through Fulcrum. Something like that. Armor
Do you
penetration.
need Starkiller anywhere else?
Don't know, right? Don't know. What do you think?
I don't know why you'd want to save Stark. kill. If you think you will, then sure. But 11 teams, I'm not seeing where you're going to use an EP Star Killer minus the Ray setup, but you're not doing that because you need to be all in clean on everything else you do.
Yeah, he's already doing better. So let's see here. Did he go up top yet?
At 2 hits, I would think it's just 2.
No,
He's just going to start moving too.
There was a possibility he already entered that. All right, so yeah, he is waiting. He is waiting. That's our man. That's why we're doing this, guys.
That's what I said. He's got a motive. It'll be per hit. Doing it live is always a good thing. I still am going to stand by. 11. What do you have?
Well, this is going to be queen.
4, 7, 9 teams left. At 9 teams left, I do not see where Star Killer becomes an option for a 65. I'm sorry, EP Star Killer.
Fair. I mean, it's possible against French, but I don't think it's one.
I can look that up for you while you're doing this fight.
Good damn. I want to say it's a product. Really doing.
Product is always still really strong when it comes to that team.
I think.
And then just give some damage on the back end, and then you pretty much just fight the fight, and then it's just a 65.
Right. If hello there. Okay. Anything worth stealing off you guys? Good immunity. Yeah. My favorite.
You're fine. Just keep moving forward. They're all just going to fade away. Your damage that you're going to push on is going to just make them all fade away. There's nothing they get to do. Biggest key you're going to want to do, control that bend.
Yeah.
So just watch his turn meter and what he's doing. Everything else is fine.
Yeah.
And then there were 4.
Did that. Still chill. That was it. Holy fuck. Okay. Ooh, yeah. This is very not good. Sure. Fields up. Yep. It's got to be like this then. Yeah, we're fucked. Took way too long. But he's probably got us here too, honest.
I don't get. Cal is what relic level?
I think I needed to get rid of Cal much sooner.
I don't disagree with it. I'm just trying to go through. Is that a relic 9 Cal?
Probably. Yeah. See what he's got to say. No worries. I wanted to try some, but I mean, I started off with a mistake. Malgus again, instead of Mother tells him. Originally, the plans I deserve.
The deflection, though, that high, that much?
Nah, I mean, he was unchecked for a while. I was focused on keeping the Inspire off of Rey, and there's a price for that. Let's do the Bad Batch. Practice that again.
And I guess none of the stuff you can't avoid from PAL.
Sorry?
The middle from Obi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Can't be avoided. It would have killed him.
All right. Nothing big to do. Man. Let's see.
Did you make your adjustment to your crosshair for this week?
I talked with Fatal and made the necessary adjustment, but it wasn't really a change for him. I mean, whatever. Gonna do it, but we can try. Stop taking all the turns. Now, this was a long fight last time. Saving.
You're doing great. I'm just watching your crits. You're getting a good amount of crits going, so that's what I've been watching for, and it's been looking consistent. That's why I was asking about the accuracy arrow.
No, the accuracy arrow is not something I have. But you could see how, I mean, that's something that I'll probably be missing a lot more with the Rolo.
Right. Still looks good, man. Either way, I'm going to give you your props because I'm seeing a lot more yellows go through, and you definitely want that.
Sure. How it was last time. You have to do this multiple times. Still need to actually get kicked. Thank you. Kick off. That. No. Okay. Originally, I was planning to do Slacker with this if it looked like it was competitive, but yeah, nah, that ain't gonna do it, guys. Interesting. All right, so this will be good footage to review with Fatal. There's probably something better that could have been done with Crosshair. We'll see. All right. Officially like a test stream. I don't think... Okay, so yeah, he is going to have to clean up the Pirate King, so that's good research. The Quiggled actually succeeded in that regard. This may not be completely gone if he ends up struggling more, but we're definitely on the back foot. EP Mara Jade should be able to clean up the remains of that Ray. I'm confident in that. There's our purpose for our Star Killer. Still have Cere. Yeah, let's finish our way through the front wall, because now we know that we got to use Slacker. He may have a real problem on finishing. I don't know. We'll see. Anything goes on Fleet. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, EP, Marjade, Star Killer, Venus.
Flow has always been a good one. Old Ben can do it because you won't use him anywhere else.
I like Mace.
Mace is always a monster as well, just in case. But I would also hazard you that you can use Mace with JMK Cat if you want. If you want to try to 3-man something, so I would say don't use Mace here. Stick with the Plo or stick with the
Plo-Koon.
Ben.
I would feel more sketch about it if I didn't have. All right, armor penetration, health. I think this is the one. And health for everybody buffs up. Crank it. Sure, everybody doesn't want to go 3 times. Do that. No big shield there. Let's do that. Wow, that is fun.
Dude, his Cal is amazing.
In the sense that he's immediately Giga dodging?
Yes. So that's what I'm saying. Is this what the Delta looks like? It's like we talked about the evasion, and I'm like, dude, his Cal hasn't even had a chance to start the game and is already doing evasion. It's like, holy shit, man. Oh yeah, for sure.
That's a good one.
We just talked about it before. It's like now I really do want to know where Cal lives in this world because of the Delta and all the switches, because that is just bananas.
I think this is it. Drop the hammer, lads.
Yeah, fuck Cal.
Pretty annoying, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty annoying. Okay, I see you. Again, kind of fucking annoying.
But in case it was missed on the first one, fuck Cal.
Dude, the absolute lack, the refusal of the game to stagger, wild.
What's the thing but for the grace of God?
Yes, we made it through, and that is the point of the exercise, I think. Okay, Cere Malicos for this one.
I'm assuming what ATF is your 5th?
Yeah. See the harm in that.
Crew to avoid the BS.
Yeah. ATF and Maul. Yeah, that's a fair one. I think I've done that this season. Good reminder, Shake.
Maul would definitely feel good getting the 5 hits to drop the shit out of him.
Yeah. In that case, I'd actually prefer to skew offense on the dark side Chrome. Also needs to be a dark side buffs.
And your Cal needs to watch what his Cal did and do the same thing.
Yeah. I hope he was taking notes and shit. All right, this is the one we will use, and it's a mighty beast. Okay, so far so good, lads. How do you want to do? Do you want to push into, because we got turn meter there, they've got alert, we could end up getting blitzed again. Go all 4? I think that's the call. Yeah. Alright, we hope that you've served your purpose, Malgus, because, although technically for you to do that, you would have to be... Alright, now that you have offense down and everything... Completely normal. Completely normal. Okay. Dispel to free? Probably. We need to finish him quickly. Kill? You? Cannot be evaded, I believe.
Nah, she went through.
Tough to argue with. Finish.
At least your Malgus did what he was supposed to do. He followed the rules. Why didn't everybody else?
Just barely.
I don't know why why 4 doesn't everybody else want to follow the rules?
No kidding. All right, we've made it here. Has he had to put in subsequent attempts? No, he's gonna figure out his way. All right, so Finzori, BKM, yeah. We both put the same. We put a very similar board, which is Hero B1. Check that out. B1 and what you call it?
That's stat, buddy. He's trying to do some stat to get in front of you for the debuffs.
Oh, that's stat. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun.
Because the bonus turn, right? So he's trying to get you with the hit, and then push the debuffs that you're gonna push into. So it's a smart trade. It's a smart way to do it if you're not paying attention.
Mm-hmm. I like it. All right. Well, let's head on up and do what we have to do here, shall we?
I was gonna say Tass.
That was not the correct.
I don't think. I know they all look alike, man, but that was not the right Kylo you want to put in the game.
You're right about that.
This time I was able to watch it in advance, but you caught it.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Ah, yes, my favorite opener.
Well, I guess I gotta finish my GAC.
Sure.
So focused on yours, sir.
Yeah, you probably should do that. Oh, if you guys fucking focus. What's this? Econ. Let's him down. Come on. Getting me a little bit of money here, buddy. Little bit of money. Doesn't need to be a lot. What's wrong with that? About to pop out, though. That's, again, not really the droid I'm going for. Anybody else be interested in fucking calling it? Could have exploded this. Jesus. Good crons he's got. Best. It was wild. Need to keep. And then you cleansed. That is some resiliency. Yeah, we're just having a normal one now. Perfect. All right. Would have been fun. Okay, crit damage. Yes, this is our one. Anything is. Good. Hold it. Yeah, that's true. Are about to kill you anyway? Room. Yep. Ah. Good. Not yet. I'm gonna save that. All right, where's he at? Man, he's moving right along, the bastard. Man, since we're already on the back foot, I think, should I risk this? So, how much armor penetration? It's a lot. I probably should. That would have been. All right, so we've got Baylan take on something. What else do we? How's he doing back here? Still just kind of thinking. Okay, he might have a real problem. What's he doing back here? Okay. Nothing killed yet. In progress. JMK has not yet been decided how to be. So, you've got Aphra, you've got PK. So, what do I have then? Got Bane. First of all. Let's see. Maz. Maz could be used, I want to say, versus French, buddy. That count. What is it? PKHO and quota would be the minimum for this. Much time. But not JMK for AM. We can do K for Aphra. Oz. Not Quibble. Bane should be used for a 68 something. At BC Bane Inzori. I don't mean that. Let me check you guys know that first. Yeah, Dagger, I see you're in here. If you see anybody join Task House. What are you doing there? Instead of wasting time. Best banners, yeah, see there, Jam. Cere, Jam. Baylan's. Does that imply? Very doable. So Baylan might be. That's fine. Topic. Bane 64, yeah, no doubt. AML's full cast is 5. Trying it other. I think I'll just get through top 2 we've got. The last JMK 2-man on Finn, Hoda, 3-man. What? 3-man it or Trench? Oh yeah. Baylan Skull versus Trench. You can 3-man that, Jake? That's what you're saying? Dig that. I didn't see data for that. You sure? Taking an awful risk here, Beta. Storm. Alright, so open with the stun and then nothing on the enemy side. TMR from Marok and massive AoE means most die fast. Do ask TJ and Sasha's opinion. What do you guys think? Go for the Underman?
As long as you think you got it straightened out, I would think it'd be fine.
I wouldn't know.
I'm sorry, I'm over here trying to. Squid's going last minute, so we're on full on. Oh yeah, then.
Can I help you, Sweetness? What are you doing? There it is, 66 for 4. Time to steal my water. Okay. I didn't need that anyway. All right, Baylan it is. We will reclaim the banners that he said confidently. Yeah, since you're getting here late, Dagger, I just immediately started with misassigning a team, and the rest was more or less history. It was a good time. I'd recommend it to anybody. Okay, I'm sure we'll be permitted to take a turn. Yo, I was mistaken. So far, so good, Shake. I think you've got us covered. Okay. Looking good. Looking strong, lads. $430. Alright, let's see. Come on. Come on. You're just gonna TM loop him? He's never gonna get a chance to use a special the whole fucking game? That's what we're doing? Alright. That, I'd rather just... honestly. Yeah. Appreciate that. That's great. Now turn me to loop me into eternity? Is that the way of it? Yeah. Good call, Shake. Appreciate you. Think, man, wouldn't it be great if he doesn't have a way to clear that Pirate King? Massive is the cope.
Cope is the way, sir.
Yeah, probably L3 Kira for that. To divide the focus. This goes where? I feel like Maz has a role. And show me. Yeah, Maz for Trench, we can just... So that'll be the answer there. Well, why don't we just do that and finish up top? Put the pressure on him to clear it. Beach. And the mass assist. Boom. So, click on. All right, so he has these 3 fleets. I have Profundity. Let me think about this. I actually think I have triple. Home 1, you can do Profundity or Leviathan, whichever way I feel better about. Negotiator, I guess, should get Profundity, if I had to guess. Executrix. I think you still take that down pretty expeditiously with Executor, right? We'll double check that. I'm really actually quite shocked that he didn't set Leviathan. I'm pretty sure he got in under the gun with that. Was it there? I had to... Probably just that. Fun Bane. Profundity, home 1. Leviathan, Executor 74. Alright. I think he cleaned up that one prop. Cleaned up the Pirate King. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Could be one of them there clear to win.
Them dar things? Is that what you're trying to say? Them dar things?
Alright, I want to say, though, against this standard... Damn it, how many times?
All of the times. Wow, 75.8 with just these three. Pretty intense. 75.8. That is pretty fucking cool. 3.5 minutes? That might be worth risking. Maybe Executor goes there? Here, I think that can be a 77 on. Yeah. So we'll do that way. Oh. We're going to come down right to the end. All right, let's have this. Is this an auto? I know that it is. Probably not going to run it that way. Calidus and Fairly. Two. You're accessible. X. Really a lot of damage. Finish. No doubt, thanks. Actually want to extend this fight as long as possible. Because, yeah, see, we're just out of phase. Spend the moment.
Wow, we dodged. Us. Got to heal, lucky us. Got to ult, lucky us. Wow. Alright. Get in where you fit in. Oh, we could. Alright, 76 there. Finished up squads back. Okay. Both awesome. What did I write in for this? This was Profundity? Triple man? Alright. Oh no. Did it again. I think this is correct. See how it goes. Okay. Been great. Just. Figure this into the turn you were about to get anyway, hopefully. Blitz. Nope, no assist. Could have prevented that, but you know, it is what it is. Oh yeah, please. Please do all of that. Oh, not the middle. You then? Probably. One dodge. Wiggle? Pick. Got it. This is it. Heal. Nice. Alright. A good one. And now, let's see. What was this supposed to be? Just these three. 6 battles. Okay. Have it. Gotta be all in Anakin. Gotta be. Trying to avoid the masses. Okay. $15 minutes. We gotta hustle.
All right, all set. Now I get to go back and focus on you, buddy. Sorry.
No worries, man. I gotta hustle up myself. I got 15 minutes and 3 squads to do after this.
Yep, that was me right now.
Mhm.
Squid, the cheeky little fucker.
Mm.
It was good. Props to him.
Kill him. Sure. Let's focus you down. Heal you. Might be a bad move. Nice. Full closeout there. Nice. Beautiful. All right. Really nice fleet sound. So yeah, he's just dropped less than me, so he's got it. I don't need to overwork myself. But I can try and clear stuff and see exactly how many banners I might have recovered. So hold on, let's write. It was 76 for Leviathan, 77 Executor, 77 Profundity. Really satisfying. A for Aphra, I guess. C for something? Wampa? I don't think. Saw. The turn. Oh. If there's
Is that 20% to the weakest or something like that
on
for
BKM,
the
yeah.
BKM?
Mhm.
Is there a world where you want to just JMK the BKM?
Yeah, I was
think
thinking
about it
maybe some
twice.
type of kooky saw thing. What do you think about that?
I think you're fine because you're just gonna just kill themselves anyway. The only thing is they go in the start, so it should be Stap goes, then she'll go. Because I'm assuming his Stap is quick, and then she goes around. You're gonna reset it from there. I think you'd be all right. And then the other piece you could do, you could also just do the chase if you want to take it out and flip that around. Flip those debuffs into 10 up. I think that it should be fine. You look it up, but I don't see why it's not going to pummel that. And the heal over time is just going to push into the team.
Let's try this. Have a little fun. Good.
So I mean, you just get to keep stay cleansed, and they get to work no debuffs.
Dodge. Oh,
By the way, the Dimension Chase is also a super killer.
oh. Okay. That is fun. Wow. That there's a shit stomping. Okay. So what? Pay for that and then like Bane. See? $8 minutes? And clear the board.
That means both teams tried hard.
I believed in me. Padme or Snip? I think Snip. Really? Up if not one. Two. Have it. Huh? Oh yeah.
You're obviously doing it quick. I almost wonder. I almost wonder if it would have been better to do the C Bane here. Just looking at the fight now. Again, that's kind of like a past tense. Hey, we know now.
Maybe. I don't think.
Yeah.
I have no regrets. What is this? 66?
I was just laughing at how much they wanted to go after Snips. They professionally went after her, like she did something wrong to him. Owed him money.
True. There it is. So we'll have a look at this and see what it actually would have been. So the one drop with Bad Batch 2 would have happened regardless. The Trench one, I think, would have been prevented if we'd just taken the full Baylan. So, that was just ambition. This Reva drop was me just being distracted at the start of the fight. I'd saved Malgus to take on Great Mothers, did it last time against Herbert here for 65, and just took it in against Reva, not thinking, so that caused me to shift. Queen actually timed out here on Ray. Really didn't care for that, so I had to do it again.
Yeah, but you know from the
PSK.
your queen was still fine. Yours is just put more effort into Cal earlier is really your only takeaway.
Probably.
And there's no way you wouldn't have, because you had 2 hits at least 2 times. You would have had 2 full swings from Padawan Obi to push into the Cal. It's unavoidable. It doesn't matter. So you went through that and would have had that motion down, but you were thinking through the fight and left Cal like you said. Your queen was still the right call. Just adjustments to the fight, you would have been fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So there's 40 right there. So what would that do? B12. So I'd still probably be in a pretty tough. No. The Ray one might have happened anyway, and the Bad Batch 2 one may have happened anyway. So minus 40 looks like it was going to be the case. I was going to have one more drop than they regardless. So yeah, the takeaways were don't bungle assigning teams in the start. In Queen, it's not that I focused. It's not that I didn't focus. That I was doing AoEs early and controlling buffs and basically had everything else pretty well handled except for killing Cal early.
I'm only going to counter 2 things for you, Tass. One, you walked into the fight knowing you were possibly going to try Bad Batch depending on how the fight was going. And if you had dropped once, I think you would have gone SLKR to start. The only reason you decided to do the Batch 2 was because you said, I'm on a test stream now.
True.
You had already walked in the door from the shift, so take
I
that
said it was
20
a test
away.
stream from the moment that I dropped that Bad Batch 2, I think.
But that's what I'm saying is like, if you would have dropped the 1 and seen it, you would have gone SLKR. So I have to pull back 120, and then your Ray fight would have probably still done a drop just because of that. But your adjustment to focus now and knowing, because you said you were trying to control the inspired on Ray. So if you make the adjustment, go back and watch your fight, make your adjustments, and take those 2 big hits on Cal, and he drops early. Mm-hmm. I still think you get your 65 there. So I'm going to pull back 20 from you, knowing that if it was a tight banner pinch, you would have gone SLKR on Pirate King.
Yeah, so 40 would still put me at 18-20, and I'd still be losing by 12 there.
I think you would have only lost 20. Is my opinion from your statement.
Yeah,
only because
the Baylan thing, but the Baylan thing was the call that we made, you know? I mean, if it was my own instinct, we would have gone in with full Baylan or just Maz. That could have done it. So the nice defensive learning here is that he saw something really cool. He did not have Ray on defense. Had it with Slacker, and then dropped anyway against Pirate King, Hondo, OG Hondo, Silvo, Brutus, and Quiggled. So I like that. Good one.
I will say the vein. I actually found a place for Squed, just so you're aware. I was able to take and use the vein with Maz, and it was still a 66. So I was able to shift my fights around and still get the 66. So you putting Quiggled there put you in a good spot. That's that. Just giving you a kind of like a bonus to what you were saying regarding having the Quiggled there.
Yeah. So it looks like I do have an Erodium, and then it's probably there's a couple. It's like half Erodiums in this bracket, so odds are I'm going to be seeing. All right, so Sasha won, Baby won, and then an Erodium won. That's kind of funny. No, that's not an Erodium. What is that? Well, it's maybe an Erodium, yeah. All right. So, yes, it looks like I'm probably going to have buys for the rest of the week. So I'll be putting the word out to have guest streams, for Friday, maybe Saturday as well, and then for Sunday. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, so recounting everything though from the top. Yes, this should have been Cere Malgus. I would have done that in the first place. Would have been Malgus here on Great Mothers, but since I took Malgus in against Reva, just kind of unthinkingly, just been a little under the weather today, slightly distracted, and that's all it took. And I just took in the wrong. That's all there is for that. Anyway, we wiped out on that. Went back in with Reva. Sorry, with Phoenix Crex GBA against Reva, and we actually made it on the 0. We finished the cleanup on the 0. It took forever to kill that fucking Reva like 3 times. I'm telling you. But good reminder. It's been forever since I ran that counter. Thanks for everybody in the chat that reminded me about using all the specials to call Chopper. Keep our cooldowns reduced as often as possible. That was a lot of fun. All right, so conceding the mistake there, going in on Reva, rotated Cere, Malgus, Cal, Crew, and Maul. Maul got to do, he got focused down, got like immediately, which brought his savior from Malgus, which gave him a turn, which allowed us to blow the 4 stacks that he had at the time to ramp Malgus, after which Maul was promptly exploded. Malgus himself almost got exploded, so wasn't really the best experience, but nevertheless, he got to go. People started to fall over, and I want to say we finished it for a 60. So, ooh. All right, against Jabba, we went in with full Lord Vader, 65. Against Rey, like I said, it was Queen, and yeah, it's since the support cron, the Krennic cron. Since that cron expired, I hadn't really bothered doing Queen versus Rey, so I was out of practice. And, looking back, I do recall it was always very high priority to go after Cal. We just managed just about everything but. We fulfilled all the DIs, a lot of good stuff. But yeah, it was Rey, Swolo, and Cal remaining. Went in with EP, Mara Jade, Starkiller, Visas, Old Ben, clean that up. Here in the back, against Aphra, BT1, 000, Forlom, and Stap. What was it that we did? I wrote that. JMK? No, I think we did that below.
For the BB Stap?
So Aphra,
You did Saw.
Yeah, that
After
was
you
Saw.
did Saw.
Saw, Luthen,
And Chase.
Kyle, Cheer Bays. Yeah, boy, was that funny. So good times, good times. Finzori was Seabane. Yeah, 68. So 68, 66, and 65. Good stuff there. Up top, you've got French. So, yeah, I had Maz available, and Maz is full banners. I would have been full banners taking in Vane. So that was another great learning from this episode, is that not only was Quiggled able to achieve what we wanted on defense, but it was no meaningful punishment for me to have Vane. And if you actually, you could say, oh, Task, congratulations, you used Maz to destroy a trench team with Vane instead of Quiggled. I'm sure we're all impressed. But if you check the data, it actually does look like you've got a real case there. Where is that? Don't I have... Yeah. So you're looking, still at... I excluded Quiggled from this, right? So anything else could be there. I chose what? Maz, Ethano, and Kix is the core. No Quiggled. And us having minimum relics of 8, which I don't think is crazy here for this area of the game. Lord Vader still going down, 64.9 banners, right? You've got, of course, pretty much any other lesser Sith team, therefore, getting it. And yeah, other stuff will present itself, like Trench and what have you. That was a good one. All right, against Jedi Master Mace, full JML, 65. No wonders there. Against Pirate King, yeah. So I wanted to try BB2 again, and I'm going to review this footage with Fatal, because I'm sure, I think there's a misunderstanding I have about when is the time to really start mashing through Crosshair's specials. Because I know that essentially what you're looking for, in my opinion, or at least my understanding is, you're trying to, just after Hondo goes, you want to kind of just start rolling people out. So, you're not trying to use the assassinate on Bane. You'd be trying to do a basic and blow him out that way just after a Hondo. Well, use the assassinate on one of the sides. And yeah, I mean, we were almost there last episode. If you saw, I was just a little too slow about it. And today, yeah, something went differently. So we'll have to talk about that with Fatal and get some thoughts. Went back in with Slacker, and wow, the SM33 is dangerous. I might consider putting him in instead of Brutus, just because, man, he was getting called all the damn time. It was annoying. And that is a serious risk to Slacker as well. So between SM33 and Quiggle tucked in there with Pirate King, I think there's some magic that... Because we were able to force a drop while he had Dre. We're on to something here, lads. All right, and then, of course, Ahsoka with Exile Ezra. Nothing less than full Leia, 65. That. And then here in Fleet, I did save triple meta and rotated things a little differently than I did last time. I really liked the results. Against Home 1, we used Leviathan, got a 76, just going in with triple attacker, right? So I just couldn't quite recover that last protection banner. It's a shame. Against Negotiator, Executor with Houndstooth punishing one, and Razor Crest only 77 banners. And against Executrix, here with Profundity, again, just Home 1, Outrider, and the Y-Wing, 77 banners. So we definitely made up for our failings last episode on Fleet. The bungle in the beginning on ground almost certainly doomed us against a player as efficient as Herbert. But if it's still going to be a loss, I'm glad that we took a few good lessons with us. So it'll have to do. All right, guys. Yeah. Time to wrap this one up. We're not live or anything, so no one else. So let's see here. You can catch me live when I am live at twitch.tv/Tassenix. I also simulcast from my YouTube channel, Tassenix Gaming, where if you haven't been there before, check it out. Whole bunch of Swug-related content that you might be interested in. Stuff like the GAC Omicron tier list, the How to Mod Guide series, mod guides on characters and factions that you've requested, and it's a rebroadcasting point for my Grand Arena Focus podcast, Plotting and Scheming, that I make with my friends Dagger, TJ, Sasha, Aisha, and Fatal, where we break down our combats in the last week, fighting in the thereabouts of the top 100 of Kyber 1. We'll tell you about how we dealt with the meta matchups of the week, our favorite attacks and defenses that we saw out there, our lessons learned for the week to come, and anything else we think that's worth sharing with you. That show's native to Spotify, but wherever you catch an episode, check the description. There is a link you can use to plug it into your preferred podcast program and follow us that way. Anything you enjoyed over there on the YouTube, please give it a like, hit subscribe to the channel to see more. Really appreciate that. Between that and following on Twitch, that's the best way to support me. Really appreciate that. If you want to go above and beyond the Call of Duty to support the channel, there are a few ways. First of all, there's $Tassenix for Cash App. PayPal is tassenix@gmail.com. And if you're interested in getting enhanced Grand Arena scouting power for yourself, early access to my content, including plotting and scheming, and a few other benefits besides, you might be interested in checking out my Patreon, patreon.com/Tassenix. For any upwardly mobile Grand Arena player, there is something there of interest for you. At $5 a month, we enter the Tass House at VIP access level, where you get early access to the Plotting and Scheming show. That's coming out to our general audience Friday mornings at 8 a.m. The patrons get it as early as Monday night, Monday or Tuesday, depending on when we record, allowing you to have that intel early going into that first round of the week. You also will have the occasional exclusive that I'll make that patrons will have at least 1 month of exclusivity on ahead of the general public. Also, a dedicated text and voice chat on Discord where I'm usually lurking, so pop on in and say hi. Thank you so much to Andrew, Banja, Boba Isa, Deadpool Cow 28, JJ's Productions Twitch, Jobin4527, Miasmo, Mus Ross, Raise Malbus, Sam Vimes, Sheepdog 47, Squed, Stark Strategy Gamer, and White Wolf. At $10 a month is VIP Access Plus, where you get a bundled Patreon access to me and to your choice of either OmegaBot or Hot Utils Patreon. OmegaBot's a tool I highlight at the start of all my Grand Arena streams with those graphs that give you an at-a-glance sense of your opponent's offensive and defensive tendencies. Anybody can use that tool to scout their opponent's last week of Grand Arena history for free, but only patrons can build out a custom report with any number of weeks. You get a downloadable HTML version of that report with links that you can click, taking you right back into Swugga.gg or Insight, whichever you like to use, just helping you further minimize and focus on your scout. Alternatively, you might go for the Hot Utils Patreon, aka Chili subscription, which is your #1 tool for mass mod management and loadout creation. Nothing else lets you switch so easily between your Grand Arena, TB, TW, and Raid mods. You can use it like TJ and Fatal do with a powerful automation feature to comprehensively remod your roster. You can slice through hundreds of mods in seconds, help out your guild in TW, whole bunch of good stuff tucked in there. No wrong way to go at VIP Access Plus. Thank you so much to Aussie Mike, Darth Saleya, Esh Sotnikam, JJ's Dad, Frick Frack Paddywhack, I Am Arj, Mr. Tony, Shake23501, Single Malt Jedi, Snack Attack, Striker, Supermart, Troublefingers, and Zoltre. At VIP Access Premium, this is $15 a month for the Double Bot Bundle. So, Patreon access for me, OmegaBot, and Hot Utils, all under one subscription. Just going out and getting those two bots subscribed anywhere else costs the same as this bundle, which is why so many of my patrons say it's one of the best values in all of Swugga. Thank you so much to Argots, Bjorn, Big Ninja, Calidus Invictus, Depressed Wampa, Duckstab, Darth Link, General Milan, Ibenek, Johnny B. Ottawa, Kev, Mini GK, Hills, Quig, Balling, Saldag, Sirboss, Sophus, Sprizzle, The Lost Womp Rat, Wilco, and Bane. For special thanks, here up at the top, first in Jester's Club Elite, we've got Nomad's Reaper, the one and only. This madman pops into streams from time to time, drops hundreds of subs, thousands of biddies, incredibly generous support over the years. Thank you so much, my man. To Pills, who has recently followed in the footsteps of Nomad, showing up, sporadically on stream and just going crazy. 10 here, 20 there, sometimes up over 100 gifted subs out to the community. Another incredibly generous viewer. Really appreciate you, man. And what's so cool is to have both these guys not only willing, to donate and support the channel, but just the fact that they both tune in, having both quit the game years ago. Really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. For special thanks, first up is the Lost Womp Rat, a patron who has gone above and beyond the Call of Duty, helping me optimize my OBS in the background, fix my stream deck, just, making things move a little bit smoother behind the scenes. Thank you so much. To Mrs. T, my wife, thank you for all you do in the background, whether that's bringing me something to eat, something to drink while I'm here on stream, or just keeping our daughter from tearing the house apart during my efforts to be the very best like no one ever was in a phone game. Thank you. And of course, to my co-hosts on Plotting and Scheming, Dagger, TJ, Sasha Aisha, and Fatal. Gentlemen, 2+ years in, I want to say we've only failed to record a couple of times. Last week being one of them. We were just all too fraught when it came time to get together. And, for the five of us having work and family and everything else going on, I'll forgive us. I'll forgive us for that. But I look forward to our next episode because every time we do get together, I learned something, and hopefully you guys, occasionally pick up something from me as well. Regardless, it's not about us. It's about the folks that tune in to the show. Rarely a day goes by that somebody doesn't send some kind note of thanks or appreciation for something they picked up from our discussion. So thank you guys for making yourselves available on a routine basis, and I wouldn't change a thing. All right, that brings us here to the end. It is disappointing. Yeah, I want to say my record against him something like 2-5, 2-6, something like that. Like it's pretty gruesome now. I think I've only beaten him just the 2 times. With a couple less mistakes, it would have been very competitive considering we got that 1 drop with Pirate King. So we'll have to take the lessons from this and the lum. And yeah, we'll have to do better when we come back and hopefully see him. Undoubtedly, round 1 of 3. So, yeah, I'll put this up here on YouTube. You guys should see it soon. As far as coming streams, I'll let you guys know on Discord. So if you're not already there, make sure you get in and be informed when I'll be going live. Thank you for tuning in to this very rushed, very late edition of Grand Arena stream. And until next time, it's been real. It's been awesome. It's been real awesome. Take care.